This is the channel of Noodleton. We dropping bombs, yeah, we nuking them. Feel like a tank, how we shooting them. Sound like a movie, no cinema. This rated R, ain't no Disney Plus. Subscribe to the channel, let's run it up. Now that you here, boy, you one of us. It's a Pokemon race, how we run them up. Get a dot to your top like the letter I. That bitch be lowercase, all of my soldiers straight. If I tell them to shoot, then they gon' shoot, and they ain't even asking which soul to take. You see Noodle and crew, then you better move, cause your team, they're about to dissipate. Get round to your top, and to your bottom, your body resemble a number 8. Noodle, pass me the gun, I'ma shoot him too. Put rounds in his chest like a hula hoop. If Doodle gon' vote, then I'm voting too. We don't keep no imposters among us, dude. I'm loyal to my dog like he Marmaduke, and I'm taking a shot like Ciroc for you. Said I'm loyal to my dog like he Marmaduke, and I'm taking a shot like Ciroc for you. This is the channel of Noodleton. We dropping bombs, yeah, we nuking them. Feel like a tank, how we shooting them. Sound like a movie, no cinema. This rated R, ain't no Disney Plus. Subscribe to the channel, let's run it up. Now that you here, boy, you one of us. It's a Pokemon race, how we run them up. This is the channel of Noodleton. We dropping bombs, yeah, we nuking them. Feel like a tank, how we shooting them. Sound like a movie, no cinema. This rated R, ain't no Disney Plus. Subscribe to the channel, let's run it up. Now that you here, boy, you one of us. It's a Pokemon race, how we run them up.
Hello, everyone. Welcome in. We've got the SPQR EU tournament today. Going to be SYN versus DECOY. And of course, I got Tubbins with me again. So welcome in, Tubbins. How you doing?
Doing good, doing good. We should have a good match here. 2 of the top teams, so
Yeah, I'm
it's
looking
gonna be a
forward to
quick
it.
one. It's only 2 maps.
Yeah, the SPQR rules are weird. There's 2 predetermined maps. There is no other maps played, so it's just it's really unique. I think you take an actual victory, you get extra points. If you split, you both get the same points.
Yeah, you get 3. You get 3 for a series win, and you get 1 for a tie.
Yeah. So
A lot of people have been tying.
Yeah, there's been a lot of ties. And another weird thing is I don't think there's a tournament. There's no tournament at the end of it.
No, there's not. Whoever wins the thing wins. I think they're doing this is the first time they've ran this tournament, so I think it's kind of like a trial run. They're gonna see how it goes, and then they're gonna see if they're gonna bring it back or not.
Right.
I think there's some plus sides to the tournament, some downsides. There's some kind of different maps. Like obviously you're gonna see here, you're gonna see Redshire, which isn't terrible in my opinion, but I think it's heavily favored on the defensive side. But in this tournament, you are able to bring Artie 2 TDs, so it's a little bit different of a rule set. A little bit of a change, a little bit different, but a lot of the teams in this have been drawn. So I actually haven't looked at the standings, but last time I checked, I know DECOY was on the top. DECOY, I believe, 1 were on the top, and they had and they ended up tying. So this is a pretty big match. I actually think if DECOY can win this, they're going to be more in the driver's seat than everybody else. But we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to pull up the standings now.
Yeah, they have a website.
Let's see. Rankings. So in the Super League, which is what we're doing today, you've got DECOY in first place. They've won 3 battles. They've drawed twice for a total of 11 points. And then you got SYN in second place. They've won 3 battles, drawed twice for a total of 11 points. But they're in second. I don't know. That's weird. So you got DECOY, SYN, 1, Immortals, Liger, Space Clan, Corruption, WTH. That's the order it goes.
That's it. Yeah, I think DECOY was they got a heavier schedule at the end. Oh, I'll say. But it's kind of interesting, you know. No playoffs definitely makes it
Yeah, it's weird.
a lot more interesting. Yeah, you kind of screw up once, you kind of have a bad week. It's
I mean,
kind of
really,
hurt you.
realistically, the top 4 teams are still within striking distance of each other, right? So I don't think it's determined yet.
No, it's definitely not. I mean, anything can happen. Like I said, you know, if all's one team really and essentially got to do is kind of win, and the other teams have kind of got to tie, right? Because like 3 to 1 points is a big, big difference. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So you never kind of know. You know, like you get caught off guard on one map, the best you can do is tie, right? That kind of happened to us, to be honest with you. So that's how it goes. Looks like we're gonna get right into this one. Typical lineups, I figured I would probably see on defense probably 2 Tyrans, I would think. I mean, that's what we were kind of doing with 7, but we'll see if they take this or not. Since they got one more tank pick, they're not, so they're gonna go 1 Tyran. Both
yeah,
teams
one
going
turn.
1 Tyran.
Yep.
They got the same lineups? No, SYN doesn't have a bad
No,
chat. They
they
just
don't
have
have
a
batting.
CS instead of bad. Yeah, and no light tank. All right, here we go. Red shot, we go. Game 1. So on the side of Decoy, we got 2 Chieftains, IS7 bad chat CS. 100 LT and a Tehran, and on the side of SYN, we got 2 Chieftains, 2 IS7s, 2 CSs, and a Tehran. No light tank from SYN, which is kind of surprising. I think this is the first time I've ever seen tank killer not in a light tank, to be honest, that I can remember. But
Yeah,
I don't
mean,
think it's
you might be
necessarily
right.
needed on this defensive side. You know, depending on how they play out, I would expect a lot of teams to. Kind of camp this, kind of set up in that top, quarter of the map mostly. Kind of interesting that SYN's actually bringing up their Tehran. I would think he would kind of just be further back to cover everybody, but
I mean, he could get some early shots though, right, and then just get out of there. It's got good camo. I don't hate it.
no, I'm not saying I hate it, but it's kind of interesting. Decoy is elected to send nothing to the right side of the map, and it looks like Magnus probably going to get into this corner. This corner is a little bit sneaky. You really got to come all the way around to dig him out. So like he's just completely denying that cap.
Yeah,
right?
that thing's tough.
Yeah. Unless they're able, yeah, because like that's going to be tough for them to dig out an I7. And also, if there's nobody's left, you could always go up to the rock. So we'll see. Gambit in the light tank.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't see this every day. It's usually Bob or Airstorm for them, and Bob and Airstorm are here. So that's kind of interesting. Maybe yeah, they're switching it up. Looks like Super D and Dips are going to take their Chiefs and try to go to that ridge. Decoy's committed pretty heavy. Well, not pretty heavy. They're going to move the IS7 out now. So I think Decoy's going to need a couple. I think for Decoy to break this, they're going to need a couple shots from their Tehran here. Not sure if Parko can be hit here or not. Parko is just spotted. He just lost a spot, but they don't have any, like, there's no way Parko's going to spot anybody back there. Right? They push a bush down to his left, which is probably smart. We'll see. I think we got I don't expect SYN from how they're set up now. I don't expect SYN to move at all. I was actually not gonna lie, I figured Gambit was gonna bring an Artie. Bring an Artie against us, Gambit. Don't bring an Artie against them. All right, that's fine.
Yeah, right.
See how it is. Yeah, see how it is. Gambit's able to light this one chieftain here, but not. Oh no, this is. Yeah, was he lighting it? Yeah, he's lighting the chieftain, but he's not going to see the CS in the Tehran. But
Yeah, no.
there's really not going to be anything to punish. They have nobody ahead of the Tehran over here to spot for the Tehran. So I mean, the Tehran can kind of spot for himself, but I think once he shoots, the gig's going to be up. I see pings coming out. I don't know which side I'm on. They're moving Kellen back to A2 to kind of cover. So instead of the Tehran, they're going to put a CS there, which I guess going to be good enough. All right, come on. Nobody's taking any damage 3 minutes in, which is obviously plays in the favor of SYN. You know, But this is tough to break, man. You know, even without an arty, like I don't, you know, where are they gonna go? Sin's just blind firing.
Yeah,
So I
well,
don't know if I don't know if
Park.
the Tehran shot or something.
No, Parko keeps getting spotted. So I mean, they've got to know something's back there, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they weren't born yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Bob's gonna move up to try to get some lights. See, this is kind of surprised. Like you would think, I mean, maybe Gambit's just kind of parked up in that bush. But the realistic thing is, like, whatever Gambit's doing isn't spotting anything, right? So you kind of think that he would maybe move over here and see if he can do a better job than a bat chat doing this, or try to make something happen. But they're gonna have to, like, if you're a decoy, you got to start making moves soon, right? Like, yeah, it's 6 minutes, right? But you got to kill 7 tanks, and you realistically are just not going to cap these bases. You know, like
You got
they
the
don't even
Tron
know
lit.
Magnus there. Oh, they got Magna lit, and the Tron. Tron took one shot. Yeah, it's kind of what I was saying. I'm kind of surprised he's on this ridge, but so they do know Magnus there. They do know the Tron is there. They do know Parko is there. They do know Lemur is there, right? They have to. I'm sure they probably have spotted APCO, so they kind of got the information and gist. But as you can see, the Tehran's just gonna go back. They're gonna move Kellen up a little bit to the next ridge, put him a little bit in front, and the Tehran going back there. I actually like this spot for this CS. Kind of surprised.
They're gonna.
I don't know. He's leaving the spot. I guess. Yeah, well, maybe they're watching.
They're gonna have to try to get this Tehran over to help dig out this I-7. I don't know if they realize he's there yet or not.
It's too late. Wait,
Like,
which IS-7?
The Magna.
Oh, Magna. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, like, you know, like, yeah, they got a good shot into Magna. I'm kind of surprised Magna maybe he can't get up to that other rock. Like, I think if he drives forward to the rocks, he's more safe. Oh, they're coming for him.
Where he's at right now is where he can
Yeah,
be.
I have a feeling Decoy's gonna eat a lot. Maybe they're gonna try to use the rock to shield. Good pins.
They are using
Good
the rock.
pins. Good pins.
I think Hex is
Good
gonna eat
pins.
it.
Yeah. Oh, they got him out. That was good. That was a good job. That was a good job by Decoy.
So their Tehran wasn't back on the ridge. Okay, so
Oh, their Decoy's IS-7's got to get into cover here. Bob is pretty much just okay. No, they're good. That was a good job. That was a good job by Decoy. It would have been nice to me if their IS-7 held more health. Airstorm takes a shot. Airstorm takes another shot. Probably one to kind of get unspotted, or maybe got spotted leaving. Gambit's taking a shot. So HP is 200 different, so pretty much completely even. Lemur's taking a couple of shots over here. APCR is taking a couple of shots. Obviously, Lights is taking a shot, but I still feel like SYN is kind of in the driver's seat here, right? Because you still have got to figure something out. They get him off now. Let's see if Gambit can apply cap pressure and make them have to go spot this cap. Now, this is where I think we have a guy that we play with on EU saying you should have taken a stirve, but we'll see. You gotta go. He's gotta get on cap. He's on. And he spotted Kellen.
yeah, but
Pretty good. I don't know if that little bush. I don't even like where that bush is.
I don't
See,
either.
now he's got that hill. I don't know. We'll say.
He got blind fired.
Yeah. Like you're gonna. Yeah. Well, I mean, to be honest with you, like when there's only one bush on the cap, the other team's going to shoot the bush, right?
Yeah.
You know, like SYN is definitely going to shoot the bush. Experienced comp teams know that, like, hey, you know, we're going to guess that you're in the one bush, right? You know, because obviously the other trees aren't knocked over, but that's unfortunate because now their one kind of key to winning this just ate a fat 900 round to the face.
Yeah,
And the way Gambit even is, if he gets spotted, if he runs in the direction he is, he's dead.
Yeah,
He's even
for sure.
going up a hill. He's not going down a divot or anything. So
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like when he gets lit, I don't know, it's gonna take a miracle for him to live.
But he's still got to get lit, right?
Yeah, this is true.
Gambit is heavy. I mean, if both Chieftain, like whoever they send, if both Chieftain, the Tehran, and the IS-7 all hit him and all pin, he will die before he gets to Gambit. The problem is Decoy's Tehran's moving around, right? Like, you gotta be in a position by now to cover. Like they're coming, and this guy's driving around.
Yeah,
you know, yeah. I mean, they ate it, but like, That's it for Gambit not being able to take another shot. I don't know if it would have even made a difference. They got one to Tank Killer, but like,
Teron missed a shot on Tank Killer there.
yeah, well he shot on the move. I don't.
Yeah.
He's got to be in a spot ready to pop. You know, like Tehran's good. Tehran, you know, going 50 across the field and RB and RT and across, or even aiming in the snap, it is not the play. Like, you know, like, you know, Decoy knew Gambit was getting on that cap 7 minutes ago, or as soon as they killed Magnum, right? So like, why is that guy's got to be in a spot? But it's easier said than done up here. Tehran's spot in the middle of a field. I don't think you know a lot of them can render him, but Kellen is just gonna pick at him. If Tank Killer gets anxious, he can shoot him too, but he doesn't have to. So they're gonna try to do Bob, but the thing is, Bob doesn't have enough time to cap by himself.
Oh,
And they
Airstorm
were
just ate it
able,
from the
Airsoft's
Teron.
on. Yeah, but they have to start to try to play. That was a bad poke. You probably wanted to come to the other side of the rock, right? But I don't know if it even would have made a difference anyway. Super D's getting shot on the side. Like, this is just, that is such a tough fight to win for these chieftains. You got Park on the back behind the rock. You got a Tehran, and you got another chieftain poking you from the side. Like, that's impossible is what that is.
Yeah.
You know? They're going to try to slide the Tehran on cap. Now, this is a last-ditch effort. They still don't have enough time. And he went to the same bush. He's going to get blind fired. Yeah, watch. He's going to get blind fired. Yep, they got Bob lit. See, that's all Tank Killer has to do right there with that CS. Oh, good shot by the Tehran. A little bit too late, too little, right? You know, too little, too late. Good shot by the IS-7. Decoy's got some good shots coming out in the last 5 seconds of the match.
I really think Decoy played this well. I think they took a little bit extra time in the front, you know, the front half of the game to make it happen. When they made it happen, I feel like it went in their favor until that blind fire in the bush.
Push.
Yeah.
The push on the IS-7 was good.
Yeah, it was really good.
I think the kind of mistake is that I think they need to do it a little bit quicker. That's number one. And they really, I mean, it's hindsight, right? But playing the only bush on the thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the play, but then again, I don't know if Tank Killer is able to make that little run and spot you anyway, then maybe it is kind of the play. But they didn't have the Tehran to cover, and it just didn't work out for them. But let's do this before we get caught.
I know, right? Over on SYN side, we got UV Lights in the top in the Terran with 2 kills, 28-71. Kellen in the CS63 with 26-46. Mr. APCR in the Chieftain with 20-45. Kung Fu in the Chieftain with 12-44. Tank Killer in the CS63 with 11-69 with 3K assists. Magna in the IS-7 with 5-15. And Parko in the IS-7 with 3-96.
Yeah, I mean, everybody on SYN did their job, and that was a really good spotting by Tank Killer. Like, Parker was stuck on the other side of the map, but he denied the other side of the map. But on the side of Decoy, you got Super D and his Chieftain 3,200, pretty solid game. And him, Dips 1,900, kind of did what he could. IS-7, really not a bad game. He was able to go and pin shots on the other side. IS-7, 1 kill, 1,800. Then you got the Tehran, 1 kill, probably 2 pins, 1,350. Bob and his batch had to end up having a cap. 1 kill, 1150, and then you got Airstorm CS, only 2 pins, 800, and then you got Gambit, who unfortunately wasn't able to do anything, but he's really not there to do anything as far as damage goes, and just kind of ate that big blind shot. And the unfortunate thing is, man, that Tehran hits so hard that when you're on a light tank, it's almost game over, right?
Yeah.
You know, it puts you on your last life real quick, right? So
I know that cap's doable. It's just
it's
I don't know that it's doable
hard,
with that
man.
light tank, man. Like you gotta push guys back and keep them from coming up and spotting. You can't sit in the tree, you know. You just can't.
I mean, the thing, it's a new kind of map. Everybody's kind of testing it out. I mean, I think.
I don't hate it, man. I kind of like the way.
No, I mean, overall, I think the little tiny mistakes, which just is how it goes. But if they were able to get that cap pressure on and get their tanks to set up to punish, but I also don't know because you saw Tank Killer just kind of make that little off the hill kind of turn and was lighting the cap,
yeah.
How that's kind of the problem I've had with a lot of these maps that we kind of put in these tournaments. Like you're making it impossible to cap one base, and then you have a map like this where it's kind of impossible to cap the other one almost too, right? Especially against teams that know what they're doing. But we'll get right into the tank lineups here. On the side of SYN, we got 3 chieftains, CS, 2100 LT, Tehran, and a Conqueror GC. So this is actually what I expect to see a lot of teams that allow Artie, is that when you're attacking on this map, I expect to see a little bit more Artie. And on the side of Decoy, we got 2 chieftains, IS-4, an Avery, God bless, and a CS, 2100 LT. Gambit back in the light tank, giving it a second
Hey,
on.
I got news
And
for
we
you.
got a Tehran.
That Kong GC is not nothing to mess around with on this map. He's going to be able to hit everybody over there.
Yeah, for the most part, I would think, yeah.
He's going to have really good shots on the guys that sit on that ridge.
Painkiller's back in his light tank. I'm expecting him and Gambit are probably going to see each other right here, and they do. Parker going to let it rip on Gambit? I'm waiting. I mean, you ain't going to see nothing else. No. Oh, Gambit out? No. Painkiller definitely got spotted by somebody else, I think.
Good
Painkiller
slip. We'll
spotting
see if we
dips.
get Artie shells raining in here.
Well, they're going to at least shoot at dips, right? I mean, there's no reason not to. Now, as far as like this 2v2, this is a big match for Decoy if they want to stay in this. Going down 2 is not how you want to go when the other team to win, right? No, has he already fired it all yet?
I saw them reloading.
Oh, man, he must. I didn't see an
I
arty
didn't
shell.
see it either, but I don't know.
I don't even see one on the ground. Oh, is that an arty shell? Or is that just part of the map? I don't even know. That's an arty shell. That's the biggest thing. The rock on the helmet.
The one thing I don't know is if he can hit air. Maybe. I guess he could, yeah.
I mean, if I'm being real here, he ain't gonna hit anybody unless they're spotted.
Well, I mean, yeah.
So, I mean,
He's reloading. He must be firing. We're just not seeing it.
going to Gambit. Gambit's kind of shielded, making sure that they can't spot Airstorm in this corner. Now, the thing now, like, obviously Gambit doesn't know is that Parko can't hit Airstorm. Now, SYN's got nobody on this other side of the map. Where Decoy kind of started on that side, SYN completely started on this side. It's kind of surprising. I mean, I don't know the best position for an Artie. I am not an Artie player. I haven't played Artie in probably 70 years.
Yeah, but Decoy has the knowledge that nobody's... At least they have the knowledge that nobody's up to the, H line at the very minimum. I mean, Avery would be spotted.
Airstorm did get hit for 60. They know somebody's there. Now they know somebody.
Okay, so he is getting shot by Artie. Yeah, Artie must be shooting at him.
I don't know if that was a Hes round from... Yeah.
It's got to be Artie.
But I mean, 60 damage, you could take that all day. Yeah, he's having trouble. Yeah, okay, I believe that was the Artie that shot.
Was that the Artie round?
I think so. He's having trouble getting over that thing.
Yeah, that's the Artie round. The shot's on the backside. Yeah, I was wondering. I didn't know if he could shoot this
He's trying to get
or
it
not.
on that little hill and drop it in. Like, you see how the hill kind of dips down. I think he's trying to get it on.
Yeah, this is a tough shot.
Not working. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, he did blind. He hit somebody.
It
Amir.
disappeared.
He splashed for Amir.
Well, SYN's in the same position that Decoy was in, with one less tank and an Artie, right? They need to make something happen. I mean, Decoy's taking a total damage of kind of what equals nothing.
Yeah, like nothing.
You know? Yeah. Like, they still have more points because, they brought an Artie. I mean, more hit points because they brought an Artie. Magna got spotted all the way back here.
Avery's...
Oh, Bob ate one. Bob get any damage off? Don't believe so. This map is big to like they're all spread. This map is kind of hard to watch.
Oh, 600.
Oh!
It's not good.
I mean, I don't know about the Avery here, man. It kind of seems like, I mean,
it's a gamble.
Yeah, I mean, it always is, but he's kind of the frontline guy, and I don't know, if he pops Kellen, for 1400, then it is. But I don't see him really being able to do anything here. You have to come up sideways with an Avery because you have no gun to pressure on the front. They got the IS-4. He took a couple of shots, so SYN's picking at him. Ooh, 400. Okay, HE out of the Tehran. HE out of the Tehran is an effective method considering it reloads every 13 seconds. So, but it looks like their IS-4 is going to try to hide Bob. Spotted again. He's 100 out of the Arty.
Yeah, I mean,
I think
he's
I
slowly
don't-
doing damage.
Yeah, but I think if Bob keeps getting spotted, I think that Arty, you know, he's 2 to 3 shots to die into that Arty, in my opinion. Because like you saw the 600 roll, he's in for another 600, he's in for another 4, and he's just dead. Right. Oh, shots coming out in the IS-4. No, that miss. Well, they're trying. I mean, I think SYN would have liked more damage from the Arty, but I mean, you can't really blame the Arty for that, right?
No, I
Pulling the
mean,
trigger, hoping it goes where you aim, right? It's just.
you just kind of got to go with what you went with here.
Yeah, but Decoy's holding strong. I mean, so far, I mean, you know, kind of like SYN. It's coming down to that 4 minutes, and they have the advantage. IS-4 did take a shot.
Yeah, he's splashing.
I kind of feel like in this scenario, the old Conqueror GC just shooting every 30 seconds with that humongo, ridiculous slash would have been better. You know? You'd be camping behind the building, hit the building in front of you, man. That thing used to hit you for 600, you know?
Another 370.
It sounded a lot. It sounded a lot harder than it was. See, Bob can't really get anything done now. It's kind of they're just picking at the size 4 and Avery, but the time's ticking. The time is ticking. This is gonna be they're getting to the point where I think they're gonna have to YOLO go here. Another 200 on Bob. Hit him from behind. Unfortunate because Parko doesn't seem to be hitting. I think if he was hitting the tank, he'd be doing, you know, an extra, you know, 200, 300, 400, but. Decoy's just trying to hang on for the lives here, man.
They've got.
What is Gambit doing? What is Gambit doing?
Whoa.
What's he doing? Oh, he's going
for Arty. Yeah.
He's had enough. Gambit's had enough.
Yeah. Well, I don't hate the play, right? Like they're getting their guys down to a one shot over there, and then they're just gonna push and then, you know.
Oh, he hit him. Marco hit him. Lemur hit him. Lemur was gonna get the reload, but I mean the thing. Oh, Parko rammed him.
Yeah, but Gambit took the Arty out for a little bit. They were able to push on the other side and get IS-7 or IS-4 out.
The IS-4 anyway.
Yeah, but I don't
like the play. I don't like the play. If you're gonna do that play, I think you did it a couple minutes before, right?
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, the thing is, like, you saw Parko's health. He snapped him. He just kind of like, yeah, Lemur got a shot into him in the back, right? But that Arty was able to take a shot, blast him in the face, and ram him.
I don't see Decoy being able to live for 2 minutes here. Maybe.
No, Magnet does take a big shot. I mean, that's kind of the thing is that, like, you got to look at it this way, right? Is that, like, let's say Gambit was alive and Gambit kind of read where SYN was going. If he was able to kind of get to the back line and they weren't able to cap, right, they would have been able to maybe hide a light tank. And I don't know. Now they got 3 on this cap over here. And this Tehran is spotted. And Super D is dead. Tehran's unspotted. Yeah, they SYN did that real quick. Like Gambit YOLO'd the Arty, and I don't know what you were watching on your camera, but I missed what happened over here.
Did
but they
too,
got Bob
yeah.
out. They got the IS-4 out.
Look, man,
the whole time.
when an Arty gets yellowed, I want to see it.
Airstorm got will.i.am, but Airstorm's low. He's gonna have to cross in front of Lemur and Kellen, and it's over.
Yeah.
Very well. Very done.
Yeah, SYN played good there. Yeah. I don't know, man. Like I don't hate the play by Gambit. I think it was kind of the only play he had.
At the end of the day, he got killed by Arty. Like,
yeah, that's not good. Yeah.
Yeah, you know. But let's do this before we get stuck.
Yeah, over on SYN's side, we got Parko, unfortunately, in the Conk GC at the top with 1 kill, 3568. We got Magna in the Chieftain with 2 kills, 1762. Kellen in the CS63 with 1 kill, 1579. UV Lights in the Terran with 1476. Tank Killer in the Light Tank with 1411, but 3123 assisted. Kung Fu in the Chieftain with 1208, and will.i.am in the Chieftain with 1181.
Yeah, it's pretty solid all around game. You know, kind of letting the Artie do its thing and everybody just chipping in what they can. And on the side of Decoy, you got Dips and his Chieftain was able to do 2,300. Then you got Airstorm and his CS, who was in like 101 kill, 1250. And then you got the, what is this? Amir? Whatever his name is.
Amir, I think is
It's
how you say
Ronnie.
it.
Amir, yeah. He was only able to land one shot. You needed more damage out of Tehran, in my opinion. You know, I mean, he did get a high roll on the one shot, which is good. You know, I was able to hand out 11, but not enough. Bob in the Avery, I think you kind of needed more damage out of him, but he was kind of just kind of bombed. Right, he only got one pin, 650. Then you got Gambit. Gambit went wild in the light tank in the end, 650. IS4 only 450 was just trying to stay alive, and Super D was also only able to get pinned. So kind of common theme. Everybody kind of on Decoy for the most part, really just kind of doing one pin, and that's not enough. You know, like I know when you play defense, the cap is another tool. You know, the cap is another guy on your team, so to say, or however you want to put it. But on the other side of that, you know, they can cap and you make you have to move. And once they put 3 on cap, it was just too much. You know.
Yeah, I mean, Artie was pretty effective there. Crazy.
Yeah, it was. I'm honestly like I didn't realize that he kind of did that much damage, but I guess I don't know what that thing reloads for, but I guess over time he did. But he did get I want to say about like 600-700 of that was on Gambit himself too. Like even when he went in, so
Well, he got
he did enough.
he got the IS4 down to a one shot, and he got Bob down
Yeah,
to just under half health. I mean, that's
yeah,
big. That
yeah,
allowed Sin to just push that side easily.
yeah. Not surprised. I mean, I think already kind of answered twist, right? Because it's a gamble. You know, sometimes you can kind of camp it out and take the arty shells and still stay in good spots and win it, and other times you can't, right? Oh. But I also don't know how you would I have no idea how you would be able to push Artie aggressively from those spawns on Redshire anyway. Like that Artie is just really completely safe.
you know, uh,
I don't
I
until
would
you tell me.
I would have just sent the whole team to kill Artie.
I mean, I think
I hate Artie.
Decoy did the right thing. I think you try to play it out, right? You know, that's why I kind of like coming into this match. I thought it was going to be the opposite. I actually thought Decoy was going to bring the Artie, and Sin wasn't, right? I'm being, that in my head was what I was thinking, but um, how it plays out. We'll see what we got here. Now, Decoy wants, they want to win these next 2 matches. Only, they want to at least get some points and deny, everybody playing points.
Yeah, they win the next
Which
two. I
kind of
guess.
changes these matches a little bit with it just being season. Being able to deny people starts to come really important, right? Like, I think they were playing 1 last time, so.
I mean, unless I'm understanding how the rankings work and the points, um, I'm assuming if Decoy ties here, they stay in first.
Yeah, but it also depends on who you kind of play after, right? Too. I think we got a couple weeks left in this. Like who is Decoy playing the next couple weeks?
Right.
It gets to the point where you're gonna have teams, and by teams I mean us, because I think we're kind of on the back foot, right? Where our job is kind of we're gonna be at the point of maybe trying to play spoilers, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I mean, Miro is more of a conventional map, as however you want to put it. And we'll see. Decoy plays Miro pretty well. And Sin, I haven't seen play Miro too many times, but last time I did see it, I think Tank Killer just decided to 3v1 to win the match anyway. So I think both teams are pretty good on this map. We got an Artie coming out. Nah, no Artie on this one.
probably a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, it was nice for a change, you know. Like I'm just, it's funnier to watch than it is to play against,
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
like if I was in that IS4 at that rock, I would have been so mad.
Oh, yeah. But I guess that's kind of like a small point of it, right?
But we'll get right into this one. On the side of Decoy, we got a Chieftain, 2 IS7s, 2 Bat Chats, 2 100 LT, took Gambit out of it, and then you got the Tehran guy again. And then on the side of SYN, we got 2 Chieftains, 2 IS7s, 2 CSs, and Painkiller light tank.
All right, looks Decoy's going to go really hot and heavy here to the forest.
Yeah, they're going straight in there, and it looks like SYN's kind of doing typical kind of defense. I believe I'm seeing the SYN ping, so I'm seeing. Looks like they're gonna leave a guy at
Yeah, I didn't see
A6
anything.
over there.
Yep.
Magda and Parker playing pretty aggressive. They keep going. Yeah, they're going up there. I actually kind of like this play. They did get spotted though. They did spot Airstorm.
I mean, they're going to be
They didn't
pretty
spot
hold
any
down.
heavies. Yeah, but I mean, it's still it's going to be hard because you're going to have guys to your left, and if they put a guy like they have a guy at A7, right? Like he has the side of the turret, right? You're still fighting 2 angles. Like no matter how good your turret is, it's not it's not good. 300 degrees. So it's tough, but they don't necessarily have to overpoke or try to do damage either, right?
Yeah, I mean,
And if Decoy doesn't have anything at this, I mean, we always call it a lighthouse, but it's really not.
yeah, I know.
More of if I'm being honest, a penis-shaped building. But
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's like a I don't know, man, like a grain bin maybe?
not a grain bin.
Man, I don't know what
I'm
this
I'm
is.
sticking with penis-shaped building. Call it whatever you want.
All right, back to the fight.
Yeah. We'll get off of that discussion. And Tank Killer's not in a bush or anything. Like Bob's, I think, got this free unless this. They put a CS here instead of an IS7. Now
Yeah.
it'd be interesting to see if the CS is really able to block more of the cap. But the other thing is, like, if Decoy spots the CS, I feel like the CS's turret isn't going to hold up there. They'll be able to get him out. I don't know if I like this spot at a Decoy with the Tehran, but we'll see if it works or not.
Well, I think they moved him there because of the 2 IS7s. Like he's probably going to be able to get shots on him. Maybe.
Yeah, I guess, but I mean, I think you probably still could. I don't know. I mean, that's something I've never really seen a team do that before. To be
I
honest
don't
with you,
know that
so
he gets shots on him from here. Actually,
he's gone anyway. He's gone. Good recognition by him to get out. Painkiller outspotted the size 7, obviously. Size 7 really, in my opinion, just got to hold strong. So I kind of like, put the pressure on by Decoy here and see how they react. But I mean, realistically, like Decoy knows where SYN's IS7s are, and they can kind of guess where the other teams are. But the other realistic thing is that SYN is really just knows where everybody on Decoy kind of is. It seems. Besides Gambit back there, I believe.
See, I really think Amir should be trying for these IS7s. Like, I think he can move a little further in and hit shots here.
I missed APCR. Dips bounce on APCR. I don't know if APCR's hold down. I'm kind of really in the far cap, but I mean, if the Tehran is able to get a big shot and not get hit, I think it works, right? But the IS7 I think is a good tank there. But the other thing is, like, if Amir gets spotted where Parko and Magna are, as long as that building is in their way, they're gonna both shoot him. Tank Killer's coming in. Tank Killer's, and they didn't shoot Tank Killer. They shot the IS7s. Oh Lord, that's not the way to do it. But Bob only took 1 shot.
Yeah.
Dips is still spotted. Dips has got to kind of play 2 angles here and stay further down so he doesn't get hit by UV lights to do damage. And Amir did take a little bit of damage. Nothing come home out. But on the other flip side is I think Magna took a shot. He's hiding behind, so I can't see the bar. Yeah, so Magna took a shot. I don't know if it's on him or the IS7 just implies one or the other.
Decoy
Magna
really
did take a shot, but it's not enough.
Decoy really needs Amir to hit some shots here whenever this when they come back in.
Yeah, I mean, Redshire kind of new map for replacements, but the thing is, like, you know, you saw in the first map, right? A Tehran hits an LT,
Okay,
and
so
it's
they
pretty much,
big
oh,
hits
that's
on
some big
Magna.
shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some big shots, like, you know. But, like, if Tank Killer comes in on that, because, like, obviously Tank Killer's not playing Bush, if Amir hits him and Dips hits him, he's dead.
Yeah.
Right?
Like
I
they
mean, he's
really
dead.
need this Terran to do some work here.
When he's putting him in, they were able to get Magna to get out, and he got spotted. He might have just been better off staying, but I think either way, he's in the same position here. But I mean, you know, the thing is, when you kind of play a spot, like, once a cap kind of gets to 40, 35 seconds, you're better off just holding your shots and waiting, because you never know when the light or whoever's coming to spot the cap is
Tank
coming,
Killer's
right?
getting ready to
Barco
come
just
in, and I
found.
think Amir's about to shoot on one of the I-7s. He's not
He's
going to
going
hold
to
his
do it
shot.
again, I think, yeah. See, this is where, like, it hits 40 seconds. You got to hold your shot for the light time.
He shot.
And he did it again. He did it again.
He might get loaded. Tank Killer stop.
Well, Tank Killer's trying to see if he can... Oh, Tank Killer got spotted.
Oh,
Does he
Terran
have
might
one
get a
from
shot.
Dips?
Terran might get the shot. He missed. He hit the dirt.
He missed.
They were
But
still
he's
able to get
rushing
some
and
punish.
moving.
Yeah.
He's rushing and moving. Yeah, but the thing is,
You're running out of time here.
you know, like, the light tank's what you gotta kill. Like, the realistic thing is, like, Parko's not the guy you gotta kill, right? You know, so, like, if Bob gets on the cap and your first couple of shots are into Parko, it's whatever, but you need to... Dips did the same thing, too, right? And Dips was able to reload, right? But Dips can stay in that spot, hold down, and reload there. Like, Amir's gotta run. They did get Magna out. One tank. Clock's ticking. This one's close. This one's gonna be close. Looks like Tank Killer's kind of...
Oh, blind fire on
they
Bob.
blind shot Bob. Yeah, well, they're kind of going to the predictable bushes. Now, he did knock down both of them. Credit to Bob, knocking down both of them. But now Bob's a higher roll.
Oh, they got Parko down to a 1. Airstorm should be able to get Parko
Airstorm's
here.
going to come in and kill him. I mean, I don't think Airstorm even needs to do that because Super D killed him anyway. And it looks like Airstorm is... You want to get into that middle spot to try to deter people. You know, we saw that yesterday. Which works very effectively, right? You know,
They're
we saw
moving Dip
Kaza
up.
when we did the Liger match, right? Kaza kind of just, instead of going for the cap, he kind of had to fight the guy to his left, right? Or maybe not necessarily had to, but he did. But now Airstorm took a lot of punish. Like, ideally, you would have just let Super D overpoke, kill Parko, and then go into that spot unspotted, because now you just get shot, you're dead.
Amir
Like,
tracked on the
might be
chieftain.
able to come, yeah. Tank Killer might be able to come by and just kill him. I think this last ditch effort here, they do have... I like how they actually moved up Dips. This is interesting.
I do like that.
I haven't seen tanks do this. Gambit's going to get on cap. Gambit has emerged from the back. Forgot all about Gambit, to be honest with you. Didn't even know he was playing this match, and he's in it now. Oh, they got Tank Killer. Good shot. Who was that? Super D?
Yeah, that's going to be a victory for them. I don't think they're going to be able to get resets here.
No, definitely not.
I mean, well played by DECOY there. I was a little nervous about that Terran, but he was able to get in some good shots there at the end.
Yeah, I mean, he did good damage, right?
Yeah,
But
I
I
mean,
think
the beginning was
there's,
was a little iffy, right? But
yeah.
he made it work. He pulled it together and
But
made it work.
I think what was a little bit better out of DECOY this time is that they played it a little bit faster than I usually see DECOY do, right? Like, they started to do their play at 7 minutes,
For sure,
opposed to like 4 or 3, right? Well, let's run through this before we get locked in here again.
Over on SYN side, we got Parko on the top in the I-7 with 1,048. Tank Killer in the T100 LT with 899. Yuki or Lemur in the Chieftain with 663. Kellen in the CS63 with 382. Mr. APCR in the Chieftain with 378. UV Lights in the CS63 with 376. And Magna with the I-7 doing nothing there.
And on the side DECOY, we got Amir, even though we were kind of critical for him. He did pin 6 shots, 1 kill, 4,700. Hit Dips, who was kind of in that spot, doing good work too, 1,400. And then you had Super D with the kills at the end, 1,100. And then the I-7 was holding A7, 500 damage, and Airstorm was bad chat. I didn't really actually like the push that he made, but it didn't really matter at the end. He still got there, 400. And then you got Gambit, who just kind of emerged out of nowhere at the end. He got on the cap, 0 damage, and then Bob, obviously 0 damage. We're both spotting out of them, and we're able to get the cap. Done, and DECOY got the win here. So let's see if DECOY big match, you know. So this is up to SYN. You know, this match for SYN is 3 points or 1 point. Right? And for DECOY, this is 0 points or 1 point. So we'll see. Good battle there.
No, that was good. It was well played, right? Like, Amir had a lot of weight on his shoulders, and he started making it count.
Yeah, well, I mean, as soon as we start talking bad about somebody, in a sense, right, they start
Yeah.
doing good. That's usually how it goes.
Yeah. I couldn't see from his
We
perspective,
got
but
no tanks going up here. Is something going on?
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't see from his perspective, but I did go down and look from that angle, and he had some really difficult shots on those IS-7s. I will say that.
No, they're not easy shots. I mean, it's not that,
No, that's not the
But
that's not the best
I
not the
mean,
best
that's
angle.
everything.
But he
I mean, it's
hit 'em
pressure
hard.
playing in Tehran, because you pull the trigger and you bounce. It's a big letdown. You pull the trigger
Yeah.
and you pin. Everybody's like, yeah, So it's it flips. It's a very high and low thing. You bounce at the Chiefs and it's like, okay, whatever, right? I'm reloaded in 4.5 seconds anyway, right? But you bounce into Tehran, you get spotted. You're gonna have to wait, a while to reload, get unspotted, get back in position. It's a big swing.
I wasn't
Tehran's
really
added a completely different dynamic to this game as far as comp goes, in my opinion.
yeah, if we're going to be completely honest, it probably shouldn't be in comp.
I like our Tehran players, so I say keep it.
Yeah, I get all that, but it's kind of, I don't know, man. I have
I
mixed
mean, it's
feelings
kind
about
of
it.
like, I don't necessarily mind it. I mean, I think I kind of mind it in a sense, or I think it's stupid in a sense when I see a Tehran sit there for like 2.5 minutes or 3 minutes and just HE a tank out. I think that is kind of stupid because the Tehran HE just does so much, right? Because it's just such a big gun, which is odd because like I've obviously played the E4 who knows how many times, right? And like if I load up HE in an E4, I don't do half of what a Tehran does with his HE, right? So like, you saw that they even like they hit that IS4, like he's side scraping a rock. Guy hits him for like 450, right? He's probably got the perk on, which reduces 5% anyway. So it's a little bit too much for me. You know what I mean? When you kind of dig tanks out with HE like that quickly, I think is a little dumb. But I mean, at the end of the day, I think the game or comp in general needs something new. So even if it's not ideal, I think it's better than not having nothing new, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's a
And
valid
I'm
point.
and I'm usually a guy who's opposed to change, right? I mean, I'm older than most people who play this, so I'm usually pretty anti-change, right?
No, I mean, you make a
But
valid point. It was a change, and it changed strats and changed the way things played. I don't know. I guess for that, maybe it's a good thing.
I mean, like when I do see, like an IS-7 get dug out by a Tehran with HE, I kind of like, it's a little dumb, right? But
Oh, Decoy's going to play an Arctic.
yeah, I don't know about this, but I guess maybe this guy's like, hey guys, I showed up and I want to play my Arctic, and you haven't played me yet. Get me in there.
In my opinion, right, if I was SYN and I seen the defense team playing Artie, I mean, I don't know, man. That South Cap's going to be tough to cap with an Artie there. Like a T-92's got some splash.
You still gotta spot it. I mean,
Nah, I don't know that
yeah.
you do, man. That thing's got some splash, and it reloads.
I'm
Reloads in
banking
20 seconds.
I'm banking you still gotta spot it. I mean, Rasul is the famous Russian arty player of World of Tanks. I don't know if you were around, but there used to be a Russian clan on PS4 when crossplay first started, and they were pretty good. I forgot actually what their name was, if I'm being honest with you.
Was
I
before
really
my
can't
time.
remember. But before your time, but every strat that they had that I can remember ever watching them play was around Rasul playing his arty.
Huh.
So I guarantee that it might even be gold marked. Watch, you take a look when you get in there.
Oh boy, no, I don't.
Oh
no.
yeah, he's an arty main. This guy.
I just think that if Decoy's going to play an Artie, they just need to be very, very prepared for a push on that left side.
I mean, SYN's got the tanks to do if they have to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be the play. I don't. Cap's going to work.
We'll see. But on the side of SYN, we got two Chieftains IS-7 batch at CS, T100 LT, and Tehran. So pretty typical lineup for attacking. And then on the side of Decoy, we got three Chieftains, two batch hats, T100 LT, and Rasul and his favorite.
It is gold
one of
marked.
his favorite songs.
It
Is
is-
it? I
it
told
is.
you. I guarantee it. Yeah.
It is gold
This
marked.
guy This guy lives for playing
Oh
Artie. This guy's so
no.
goddamn.
No.
What?
Ooh, we've got a gold mark Artie for the first
I'm
time
telling
ever.
you, he probably got them all gold mark.
Oh no.
Yeah, you on this?
Yeah, see,
I mean,
Sin's just gonna go for
back in the
this.
day, we used to, he's the Artie guy, man. Now I wonder, I would be interested to see his opinion on the Artie changes. Now for me, I think the Artie changes overall were good. I'd rather, get hit an extra time and save myself 1,000 damage. But yeah, wow, those are huge gold stars too.
It is,
Right on
yeah.
the cap, right away from
I mean,
Magna.
that's what
He
I'm
got
telling you.
right
Like,
on this cap.
you come over here and it just makes Artie irrelevant. And Decoy's already
Yeah,
down a
but
tank.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see how irrelevant it is. But Decoy's going to go right after Tank Killer here, I believe. Tank Killer does win that initial battle against Airstorm.
Gambit 8,000.
Airstorm got it back. Oh, good shot out of Dips in his bat chat. Oh,
Yeah,
another good shot and got his engine.
they're gonna get Tank Killer out here. That's big for them.
Yeah. You only got 20 seconds on the cab.
Airstorm ram him. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they got to just, okay, they are. They're leaving Airstorm to kill him. But Airstorm, you got to kill him.
All right, there you go. I mean, that's big. That's big.
Yeah, well, there's 14 seconds on the cap. All of SYN is in the cap, and they're coming after Gambit. Just like a pub match. That's it. They're coming off the cap.
Yeah, I don't know if that was the play.
I think it is. They're going right after the Artie. They ain't even going to let this guy reload. Amir and his chieftain. I don't know how many Kellen's got left. I believe he fired a couple times. Magna does put a shot into him. Kellen's on reload. Artie gets rammed. Now Kellen's on reload. Oh! Kellen died.
Shotgun. Yeah.
Oh. Well, he only had 4 health when he was on reload anyway. They did get the Artie out. Now, SYN's in a really good spot. The problem is they had to get UV lights out.
Bob's
and
eating
UV
it.
lights hits Bob, and then Bob gets hit again, and he's one shot after being hit twice,
Bob's
and
down.
he's dead. He's not even one shot anymore. Yeah, see, the thing was, they left UV lights in a good spot, made his shot count, and now Dips is going to come after UV lights. I don't know how much coverage UV lights is going to have here, but I think the damage has already been done. Dips is going to have to reload after this. Oh, and he still gives it to him. Dips is half health after getting shot once. That's what we call balance. Super D is going to have to win on 1v3 here, and Airstorm's going to have to get on the flank to really make this happen. Oh, bounce out of Super D. Super D needs to make these pins count because Pargo's coming in hot. Pargo bounces. Oh, he turned his turret, ate a shot. Got one into Pargo, but now they're just going to 2v1 him. Airstorm not able to get there in time. Somebody else died. Dips is still on reload. They did get Super D, and now it's just Airstorm. I don't even know how.
Oh, he lit Kung Fu up.
Magna went after Dips. Yeah. So,
I mean, that was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be, to be honest.
I mean, I think they really took like even though DECOY took Tank Killer essentially out of the fight, they really took the Artie out of the fight right away, right? And DECOY needed another tank, I think, covering that line. Like, I think if they would have went after Tank Killer with one bat and a light tank, and the other bat was able to maybe shoot down that line as they came in or YOLO'd into Gambit there, then maybe it's a different outcome. That bat, was able to hand out, 1,200, 1,600, 2,000 damage on that thing, right?
Yeah.
But UV also, Bob eating that really, I think, hurt them in my opinion. I didn't look like he got anything else done. Gamer was only able to get one pin. Already kind of ill-effective, but we'll run down the damage things and we'll call it there.
Yeah, over on SYN side, we got UV lights in the top of the Terran with 3791. Parco in the IS-7 with 2309. Will I Am in the Chieftain with 2 kills, 2033. Magna in the CS-63, 2 kills, 1794. Yuckier in the Chieftain with 1 kill, 1637. Kellen in the Bat Chat with 2 kills, 1487. And Tank Killer rounding it out in the T100 LT with 349.
Yep. And on the side of DECOY, we got Super D and his Chieftain. Had a good game. 3750. Airstorm in his light tank had a good game. 2 kills, 2500 damage. Dips in his Bat Chat. Decent game. He was able to get the Tehran full health. Unfortunately, he had a shot there, but 1 kill, 2400 damage. Ymir and his Chieftain kind of got YOL'd there right after they kind of killed Gambit, 1600 damage. Then Rasul and his gold mark already 1 kill 1,000 even. And then Gambit is Chieftain only 1 pin. I feel like that kind of hurt him, 400 damage. And then Bob and his batch are not able to get anything done. Dropping a donut there. And that will be all. That's going to be a series win for SYN right there. And that's going to give them the point they need to try to catch up.
Well, I mean, looking at the points, I'm pretty sure that puts them in first place in the tournament. So,
well, then I guess they don't need to catch up anymore.
Yep, that puts them in first place, I believe. So, GG's to SYN here, taking the victory. Good games out of both teams today. That's going to wrap it up for us. Chat, be on the lookout. Next week, we're going to try to get 5, 6, 7, different kind of matches up, I think. It's going to be a little difficult. A lot of people try to play on the same day sometimes. But throughout the week and then the weekend combined, I think we can get quite a few matches. We've got La Liga starting next weekend. We got GTL running. We got SPQR going. So we're going to try to start banging these out next week. So I really appreciate y'all being here. Congrats to SYN on this victory. And, Tubbins, thanks for being here again. Like always, it's a blast to have you, man. All right, chat. Y'all take it easy after the delay catches up. I'll send y'all over to somebody that's playing tanks. Peace.
Hey, Noodle, let me take him out. Like a ticking time bomb, we about to blow. And I wipe out the ops like an obstacle. Line them all up like dominoes. Then we watch them all fall like Geronimo. Brain like tanks cause we on a roll. And we got more rounds in a pot of gold. Catch more shells than Galapagos. No safe landings in a war zone. That's real. Got sauce, no tartar. And I drop bars, that's fact. You got a clan behind them, they diabolic. They always got his back. They'll drop a hater cause clutch kings don't tolerate disrespect. I'm too official like a ref whistle. Move foul, get hit with the tech. My brother Noodle, he number 1. He taking over, he blasting off. Y'all clowns ain't going up. Y'all stagnant, y'all vision flawed. I flip the bird like Tony Hawk. We serving shots and it's on the rock. Noodle stream really 1-1. If you hatin', use a hoe. Like a ticking time bomb, we about to blow. And I wipe out